Joanna. Welcome to a new episode of Between the Sheets, and today we are continuing with our lessons in pillows and duvets in honor of our semi-annual pillow and duvet sale. So as I've been mentioning all month, pillows and duvets, feather beds, protectors, all that sort of thing are 25% off at all three of our stores as well as online. So do come in and stock up for spring on our pillows and duvets. And today I'm going to be talking about how to buy a great duvet and what you should be looking for. And of course, what's so great about ours. So let me start by saying that I'm going to focus on buying a down duvet. I've talked about synthetic before. If you're buying for cottage, kids, toddlers, babies, invest in a high quality synthetic. The Micromax is a fantastic brand for that. But today this is about how to buy a fantastic down duvet and what to look for. And, my number one tip would be if you are in a shop and you see, 100% goose down duvet, $69.99, no, it's impossible. Down is the, down that's plucked from the belly of the goose. It can't be cheap. That's like saying, 100% authentic Italian leather jacket, $29.99. You know that is impossible. Same with the duvet. So if you are finding the deal of the century and it claims to be down, I guarantee you it is filled with chicken feathers, balls of dust, some down maybe. There's no standardization. So you do get what you pay for with down, 100%. So let's start with construction. Very simple. Nowadays, most good duvets are constructed in a baffle box, and what that means versus the channel, and what that means is the down stays in these pockets and doesn't clump at the bottom, and what you get is a beautiful puffy duvet that never loses its fluffiness. It just sort of stays beautiful. So you really always want to make sure that the construction is in a box. The other important thing, although you might not think so because it's covered in a duvet cover, is the thread count of the shell. And the reason it's important is not because it's against your skin, obviously, but it's important because of crunch. If you have a lower thread count, like non-satin shell, you will have crunch, and you see here, you don't hear, you just hear that light rustling. Whereas if you have a lower thread count, you do hear crunch. And also the way the down sort of flows in, the lighter and softer and higher thread count shell you have, the softer and bouncier the duvet is going to be. So the shell is important on that. And then, of course, there's the fill. I mean, we always recommend white goose down. That's really the creme de la creme, is the white goose down. We strive to work with Canadian manufacturers or European manufacturers so that we know exactly what's going in, so that when we say pure white goose down, it's pure white goose down. If we say Canadian Hutterite down, we know it's Canadian Hutterite. Same if we're saying it's Polish, you can be sure it is European down. And so, my recommendation would be either, Canadian white goose down manufactured in Canada, or European also. The European down will give you more loft. It'll be puffier and lighter. It's a lot more expensive for a European duvet. But, it is what it is. You can also get a beautiful Canadian goose down. Just won't be as puffy. And so once you have, you're certain the fill is, pure white goose down, from there it's about weights. And you want to go with a weight that sort of suits what you're normally used to. So I find most people tend to be hotter rather than always cold. And so we sell a lot of 4-season or lightweight duvets. And because down adapts to your body temperature, the 4-season or lightweight is fine in the winter. I sleep with my window open, a lightweight duvet, and I'm deliciously warm and cozy. I'm never, ever too hot or too cold. We do also carry regular weight, which is the standard weight. And they're wonderful too. We sell a lot for people who, really like a puffy, warm duvet. I almost never sell a deluxe, which is like very heavy, very hot. And you can also find ultralight now, which is like lighter than light, and it's almost like a down blanket. But we really do sell a lot of those. Although they're not puffy, they still will keep you warm because, again, down will keep you warm. So I hope that helps a little bit for when you're making your purchase. And in our store, we do offer the Oli house brand duvet comes in all 4 weights. You can get deluxe, regular, light, and ultralight. And then we also have a European fill. Same thing, you can get it in all the weights. And you know, our staff usually just lay them out and let you decide. But we will work with you. We will explain it all to you. It is a wonderful investment that's guaranteed for 10 years at least. And it's worth the investment, and it's worth getting educated. So I hope to see you in the store. The sale ends at the end of April, 25% off pillows and duvets, and we will see you next time on Between the Sheets. Hi, I'm Joanna. Welcome to a new episode of Between the Sheets, and today we are continuing with our lessons in pillows and duvets in honor of our semi-annual pillow and duvet sale. So as I've been mentioning all month, pillows and duvets, feather beds, protectors, all that sort of thing are 25% off at all 3 of our stores as well as online. So do come in and stock up for spring on our pillows and duvets. And today I'm going to be talking about how to buy a great duvet and what you should be looking for. And of course,